Welcome to the Non-Binary Show. I'm Mika and I'm non-binary.
I'm Sam and I'm bisexual.
We've been going out for less than a year and we're already getting married.
And that means there's a lot we still don't know about each other.
So each episode we pick a different topic and have an honest conversation.
Today,
getting to know us.
nice to meet you.
Hi. We have this description on our podcast that we don't know each other for that long. And we kind of drift away from the fact that there are still a lot of things we don't know about each other. And we've been doing these themes, these topics, that mostly we talk about other things, but not exactly us.
Well, sometimes when we're talking, little bits of things we don't know about each other do come up.
Yeah, but it's like this episode will be exactly just about us. Because we have this random question generator. It's just going to be random
We're
questions.
just going to dive into the deep end.
Yeah,
reveal
kinda.
our secrets.
Yeah,
for
probably.
a lot of other people as well.
Hopefully not.
Okay, would you like to do the honours?
Okay,
First question.
I'll start then. What?
We have news.
Yes, news person.
Yes, it is my job, and I'm sorry. The biggest thing that's been in the news this week is the MP, Luke Pollard. He posted a selfie of him and his boyfriend on Twitter for Valentine's Day. And while it was very positive and like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you, it was very positive for some people. There was still a lot of homophobic replies to that picture.
Yeah, it's like one of the worst ones.
So we're going to kind of have a look at just how far we still have to go.
Yeah, this is not the great news you want to hear.
So most of the tweets that people said that were homophobic were alluding to the idea that gay men equals paedophiles.
Yeah.
And that's obviously something we need to debunk. It's something that gay men have had to debunk for thousands of years, actually.
That's true.
Yeah. Because I believe there was a mistranslation in the Bible. And basically it started equalising that homosexual equals paedophile.
Yeah, which is not true.
No. Looking at the picture of Luke Pollard and his boyfriend, there is a bit of an age gap.
Yeah.
How old do you think Luke Pollard is, looking from the picture?
He does look in his 40s, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 40 over or just a bit under 40.
Yeah.
That's how he looks.
And how old do you think his boyfriend looks?
He looks in his mid-20s.
Yeah. He looks about our age, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he does.
Okay. One comment branded Pollard a dirty Labour nonce, while another read, he looks 12 years old, you should be locked up.
He doesn't look 12 years old.
Thankfully, plenty of people flooded the post with messages of support for Pollard, with many calling out the veiled homophobia and stressing that there's absolutely nothing odd about a relationship between two consenting adults. Age gap criticism is often targeted at gay men to perpetuate homophobic tropes, with many responses noting that Prime Minister Boris Johnson, 56 years old, never faces similar abuse over his 32-year-old fiancée, Carrie Simmons.
Yeah. Not a pedo. Though the age difference is 23 years old. 24 years.
24.
24 years gap.
Which is more than that it looks like between Luke Pollard and his boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's a bigger gap. Ugh.
It's way bigger gap.
One Twitter user wrote, the comments under this photo really suggest this country hasn't progressed much since the 80s. Gay men shouldn't have to deal with this. Another response quipped, love all the straight people, replying shocked that not everybody settles down with the first boring person they date. One joked, replies to this clearly showing that straight men have no idea about skincare.
True. I'm sorry, but it's really true.
I know. Considering men need beauty products that say for men on them just to get them to use skin products.
War paint. Have you seen that?
No.
Have you seen that? That's a makeup. If you get in, like, if you need to blur, like, when you put foundation to hide your spots, or like if you get hit.
Yeah.
And you want to cover it, you put foundation on it,
Yeah.
or like black eye, like.
Men don't use foundation though. They use
war paint.
I love it. Oh, so toxic. This is not the first time Luke Pollard has been targeted for homophobia. Ahead of the 2019 election, the candidate's office was repeatedly graffitied with homophobic graffiti. There's a picture here. It just says the word pedo. Yeah. There's the word bummer on the window. It's not nice.
No.
He was defiant in refusing to let any bigot make me into a victim, instead of focusing on the countless constituents who have stood against the hate, helping him clean the graffiti off the windows and bringing cake to his office to show support. Aww. The Labour MP also offered to sit down with the person who vandalised my office to talk about their concerns. If you're angry enough to vandalise an office, let's see if you're brave enough to sit down and have a conversation with me.
Well, that's the thing with bullies and people who are angry and stuff and haters. Just because they hiding behind that screen on their computer, they can do anything. That's why if you're bullied over internet, just don't pay attention to them. Yeah. Because they're scared and sad. If you sit on your computer and just comment bad, hateful comments, just go get a life.
I know. That's the thing, though, that people do this because they have no life. Yeah. And they think that, like, people have had this conversation loads of times in the past. You say mean things, you troll things online because you feel like being on a computer, you can't be seen.
Yeah, it protects you.
You're protected from a keyboard and a screen. So that's why people do it, because they think you're untouchable. Yeah. There's some more comments on this version of the story. I'm calling Childline. You know what Childline is? No. It's a helpline that you can ring, designed for children to use if you're ever feeling unsafe at home or at school, things like that. It's not good. I love a father and son photo.
I mean, they do look similar, but that's the thing with couples. The more alike you look, the happier you are.
A lot of people have said that we look like sisters.
Yes, because that's the thing, like, you have to be similar. Yeah.
There's a story of these two on Instagram swimming in Plymouth, I think. Wild swimming, it says. That's the thing, they look happy. Just leave them alone. Exactly. The caption on the selfie was, "Happy Valentine's Day to my lovely boyfriend, kiss." What's to get mad about that?
And the picture is not the affectionate, or they just there together and that's it.
Yeah. It reminds us of a photo we took at Warwick Castle.
Yeah.
Cute. So Pollard has spoken out. He has said, Valentine's Day is supposed to be about love, not hate, but I'm not sure everyone got that memo. Sydney and I have a great relationship and he's my rock. Sadly, when you're in the public eye, you expect direct comments, but they should be about policies I propose or how I vote, not who I fall in love with.
Sydney is a good name. Sydney is very nice.
Yeah.
Name.
I like that. Yeah, all these are like every other version of this story I've read on different websites. I've not seen his name before. Yeah. So this is the first I've seen where he drops his name, basically. Yeah. We have come a long way as a country, but we still have further to go. We're a positive couple, and so the trolls may have got the attention, but most of the messages and comments have been supportive. Sometimes it's just worth being reminded what Valentine's Day is all about. People being in love, regardless of their sexuality, gender identity, or background of those involved. Love is love, and that's why the haters won't win. Boom.
Boom. Yes.
Mic drop.
Don't let the haters get to you.
Very good.
Are we done with this?
Yeah, that's my only piece of news this week.
Okay.
So, you ready to get to know me?
Yeah.
You don't sound that excited. Okay, question 1.
What would you do on a free afternoon in the middle of the week?
Well, because it's the middle of the week. Wait, are we...
If you wouldn't be in a lockdown.
Yeah, okay.
Because in lockdown, every time is free.
So, if it's the middle of the week, I might just watch something on Netflix. Oh. I'm very boring like that.
That's why I'm not too excited to get to know you, because I feel like I already know a lot.
Well, yeah, we have been living together for nearly 5 months now. Oh. Something like that. Yeah. No, 4 months. 4 months tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Okay.
What about you?
Probably boring as well.
Well, then don't have a go at me if you're the same.
Do you think in a lockdown or like normally?
Normally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But right now, like you've seen the kind of hobbies that I've been trying to pick up in lockdown. I'm learning Lithuanian, and about a week ago I bought a deck of tarot cards.
I bought you a deck of tarot cards.
Yes, because you had the Amazon Prime. Yes. Okay.
Not sponsored.
You bought me. I feel like RuPaul, available on iTunes. Yeah, you bought me a deck of tarot cards. I've been learning to read tarot. For the last few days, I've been following this course online of how to put your own interpretation on the cards and don't just rely on a book, because anybody can just follow a book.
Yeah, so what I would do in free afternoon, I feel like I would drive somewhere, probably.
Yeah, you like driving around,
I would just go to a park or something.
Yeah. Driving relaxes you.
It does.
And I learned that very quickly about you. Yeah. Because you said in your Tinder profile, let's go for a drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to?
Yeah, okay, let's move on. What is something you can never seem to finish?
A lot of things, actually.
Okay.
I'm not a finisher. Oh, Minecraft. It's impossible to finish Minecraft.
Well, that makes sense.
Skyrim. So yeah, games, open world games. The only game I finished 100%, and it wasn't actually 100% still, was GTA 5.
Okay.
But they let you, there are a few tasks. You can only do 5 out of 10.
Why?
And it still counts as 100%. I don't know why.
Oh.
But
what kind of tasks are they? What?
Like go under the bridge with the plane and stuff.
Oh.
Like instead of going through all 10, you go for only 5 and you get 100%.
Oh.
But most of the games I don't finish. I like to, but I don't.
Yeah, I kind of ruined Skyrim for myself after a bit.
Yeah.
I bought the strategy guide and I said I was going to do every single thing on here. I was going to interact with all these people, do all their miscellaneous things. Yeah. And
it got boring.
I ruined the fun for myself. Yeah.
It's good to pick it up if you go into trouble or you just want to do something different, but yeah.
Yeah. I do kind of agree with you there. I can't really finish a game either.
Because I think you are a finisher. You do like to finish things.
Most recent game I could never finish was We Happy Few.
Oh, yeah.
That got very tedious, having to take joy every 5 minutes.
But again, it's very buggy game. Yeah. It's open world game and it has a lot to it. So I guess all open world games are quite hard to finish.
Yeah.
Have to be really dedicated.
Okay. I also can't finish books.
Oh, yeah.
I find it very difficult to finish a book.
I don't even start them, so I don't really count them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, okay, I'll change that. It's very difficult for me to start a book as well.
Yeah.
I could read about 2 pages and then just give up.
Yeah, okay.
Which is not very good for someone who just bought 2 books about gay pride.
Oh,
and just wanted to read them for LGBT History Month.
Again, you need to make sacrifices if you want to read. Put your phone in the next room.
Yeah.
Then
which
you'll have a focus.
Talked about that today, didn't we? Yeah. Me too.
You have a bit of a problem with that, with the phone.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not out of hand yet, so it's good to take action.
You said you kind of made it sound like it was out of hand this morning.
It was a bit, because you just...
I was on my phone for an hour and didn't even kiss you good morning this morning.
No, it didn't do anything.
It was very bad, and I'm sorry.
It made coffee to me, that's nice. But you were just like, gave me coffee, wake up, and then sit on your phone for an hour.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay. What story does your family always tell about you?
I can't actually think of one off the top of my head.
Oh.
They probably have lots of stories.
Well, like least embarrassing one.
Okay. There was one time I really wasn't paying attention to what anyone was saying. And you know when you're just listening to a conversation and you try and join in?
Yeah.
And the one thing that you say to contribute to the conversation, it's just stupid.
Okay.
Right, and everybody just looks at you funny because you like the one thing you said, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. So I was only half paying attention to this conversation, and I can't even remember. It's like, oh, I think my mum was trying to repaint a room in the house, and she just said to my dad, "Oh, I need to get some more paint," and. And I just went, why? How much toilet roll do we have?
I think that happens to everyone. It did happen to me a few times as well.
How do I hear the word paint and think toilet roll?
Maybe you heard paper.
I don't know. That's the thing. In this country, we don't even say toilet roll. We'd say like bog roll or something. Loo roll. Like we won't say toilet paper. Is what I'm saying. What about you? You got any embarrassing stories?
I think my dad would have a lot of me like when I was a kid, but don't know if I remember any specific ones because as a kid I was.
Don't try and talk your way out of this question. I told you one.
I think the most memorable one is because I'm usually. When I was a kid, I was all over the place, and I was very adventurous and stuff.
Yeah.
So I went off my bike once really badly. I told you I got scraped.
Yeah.
So that story probably because my granddad freaked out. I think that's like memorable story. And the other one is when I was like 7. My family and some family friends were like at a lake, and they had a son. Like similar age to mine, like a year older or 2 years older. And we, of course, went to climb trees and stuff. And I slipped on the tree and got really bad scrape on my belly. And it looked so bad that my parents like thought like it's deep and stuff. It freaked out everyone. Like it was, yeah.
I always cringe whenever you tell me about something that's happened to your body.
I think I know what my dad would say a lot.
Go on.
When I was 3 or something, I used to put things up my nose and in my ears. And 2 times I had to go to the hospital because of that. No. And he remembers that a lot.
Is that like when Homer Simpson had a crayon removed from his brain and he turned into a genius?
Well, hopefully.
If you have the crayon removed from your brain, are we going to have some more intellectual conversations?
Oh, ha ha ha.
Ha. Rude. I love you.
I don't think I do anymore.
What have you created that you are most proud of?
Well, I'm not a creator really, but I am an inventor maybe more. Like I can make things to be used.
Yeah.
For example, the mic stand we use now.
Oh yeah.
It is actually a monitor arm with a mic arm connected because I had this very janky mic, like very cheap mic arm.
Yeah.
And it was like too short for us to use. And I was like, okay, I have this and that and I need to connect them. And it actually works pretty well. We didn't need to spend any money.
You know what else I was impressed with? When we bought lampshades for all the light bulbs in our flat.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't fit. So you made them fit by shoving pieces of cardboard in between the screw and the lampshade. And you said something like, I'm foreign, it's what we do.
That is what we do. Like
you bodge everything.
We bought them already. like buying adapters and stuff. Just waste of money. Just put some cardboard on.
Yeah.
If you can fix it.
And it works.
Like, if I can fix it, I'll fix it. I don't create a lot, but I'm proud of the things I touch, like repair or...
Yeah.
I don't create much. I'm proud of our artwork.
Artwork?
Like the thumbnails and stuff. Because that's my doing.
The thumbnails on our podcast. Mika designed those.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
I remember the first day you got your new phone.
Yeah.
You found the pixel art thing. Yeah. And you made us such a lovely picture of Noodle.
Oh, yeah.
So cute. And then you put it on Reddit.
Yeah.
How many upvotes did that get?
Oh, I don't remember. Not that many.
Okay. So you are creative, just in different ways.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, the podcast. I'm proud that we can, people voluntarily listen to us.
Well, you edit the podcasts, so in the end, what people listen to is your work.
Yeah.
You create them. You finish them off. Yeah.
I'm proud of the music I make.
Yeah. I'm proud of you for making that music.
Only because about 2 weeks after I met you, I wrote a song about you.
Not because of that. I think it's good. It's not just because it's about me. I would listen to any song you write.
There's a couple of songs I've written about you that I haven't recorded yet.
Yeah.
So, gotta look forward to that. I'm also proud of my cooking.
Yes. Me too, actually. That's another creative thing I do. I don't cook that much. Most of what I cook is breakfast or like lunch, like pancakes and stuff.
You made me a lovely Spanish omelette this morning.
Yeah, Spanish omelette? Where did this come from?
I don't know why it's Spanish omelette, but it had like peppers and onions.
Like,
and
you wrote at me all these names. It's just I made it out of just put random stuff in and you have a name for it.
Yeah. It's like, when you made me a sandwich with cheese, ham, and an egg, and it's like, oh, that's a croque madame. And I was like, if you didn't have the egg in it, that would just be a croque monsieur.
Okay.
It's like everything's just got a name. And you're just thinking, just call it a fucking sandwich.
Yes! Anything else? Anything else you're proud of?
Well, I mentioned food because I'm mostly proud of stir fries and the sauces I make with pasta. And last night, that curry I made, you like using the word perfect.
So I went on a diet. Like, on Monday I started a keto diet. That's low carb diet because I need to lose some fat. And I had to make some food on my own because I can't have the same things you can have. But we decided for curry, instead of potatoes, you're going to put broccoli.
Yeah.
And then if everything else is quite okay for a keto diet.
Apart from rice.
Yeah, so you had rice and I just had the curry.
Yeah. You basically had a double portion of the curry and I had one portion and rice.
And it was so good. Yeah, I'm really proud of you too.
If anybody's actually interested, I could write down this recipe somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm very proud of it.
You could have a full episode of just how to make
I always
something.
say to my mom, like, if you want to, you can come over and we can have dinner together. Like, you, me, and Mika. We come round and have dinner. We'll cook. And she's like, oh, you're going to cook? Are you any good? Have you learnt anything? I was like, yes. Mika's still alive, isn't she?
It's good. Lockdown is there then.
Yeah.
I don't need this negative energy in my flat.
Oh, and the negative energy thing. I've made this sage room spray to smash out the negative energy when I want to do tarot.
What talent would you show off in a talent show?
Probably just singing. It's my go-to. Oh, I could do my Celine Dion impression. Which then turns into a Cher impression.
Or
Shakira. Or Alanis Morissette. They all sing from the same part of their throat.
Yeah.
And it's just very easy to switch
I think I would
them all.
sing too. That's the only thing I can show my talent quotes don't
You
count
have
it as talent. Because I
talents.
don't have anything else to show. What else can you show? Play a guitar. It's not a talent.
Yeah, it is.
Can't play guitar without singing.
Yeah, you can.
I can't. You can, I can't.
What would you sing?
I don't know. What would you sing?
Well, you've got me thinking about Celine Dion again, so I might sing Ashes from Deadpool 2. Such a good song.
It is.
You know, I was thinking what you could sing. Stuck in the Middle with You.
Oh, yeah.
Just to give you some context, people, I've been giving Mika singing lessons.
We kind of stopped for a month now, I think, because my throat is not great. It keeps hurting. We tried once to resume the lessons, and I just got very tired and
I had
just
to
started to
stop
hurt.
halfway. Didn't
Yeah.
you? That's not a bad thing, though, because you still tried.
Yeah.
You learnt a lot of music theory.
Oh, yeah, I know all the theory now.
All the theory. Oh, we also watch David Bennett on YouTube. It's very good at explaining music theory.
Yeah. Okay,
Next one.
click?
Okay.
Oh.
What's your worst habit?
I have a lot of bad habits. I'm not scared to admit that. Don't know which one to go for, the worst.
I think I already know mine.
I think mine is just a general laziness. Like, sometimes I could do things, but I just, and I don't do them. And that becomes a lot more, like a lot of problems for one thing that hasn't been done.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Scrolling.
Oh, phone, yes.
They've called it something different because of lockdown. They've called it like deep scrolling or dead scrolling.
Yeah, because you just look at Facebook
You just scroll and scroll and
yeah.
scroll for hours because you still think there's a world outside your house.
We did do, like, it had happened a few times when I said, like, what you doing on your phone? Just, like, scrolling. And I'm like, well, you've been there for a while. Yeah. And then after an hour, I'm like, it has been an hour.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, shit, I didn't even feel it.
Yeah.
It's just,
you don't
really
feel
bad.
it. That's
yeah.
the problem. Oh, like I did actually say this morning, I think I have a problem.
Yeah, because it was, like, just there.
I know it's a bad thing, but when it is a habit, you can't control it, can you? It's very hard to
just need to
cut it off.
Yeah, you just need to remind yourself a lot to not do something. Same with doing things, like we started working out and stuff. And sometimes it's still hard to say, like, come on, go do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna take half an hour, or like an hour, and you'll be done with it.
Yeah.
It's just, or like wash dishes or clean up. Sometimes it's really hard to...
The other day, when I had to make myself get up out of bed because there is nothing else to do in the house, there's nothing else to do outside in the world, I had to make myself get up by saying, okay, I can get dressed in about 2 minutes. I can do everything I need to do in the bathroom in 10 minutes. I had to give myself these times and like break it down and think it's not that scary.
Yeah.
Because that's my problem. Like, we haven't talked about mental health very much, have
on
we?
the channel now, on the podcast.
So I have anxiety and depression, and it is very hard to get out of bed half the days.
So that's the thing, what happens, like, because you have these things, phone makes you feel a bit better, because you don't have to get out of bed, but still do something.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's actually very bad for you, because you don't have a need to get up.
Yeah.
Because you have your phone, you have everything in your phone. So by not having your phone, and, like, it's not as easy to just say, just get up. It's not as easy as that, but it's still easier when you have other things to do outside the bed, and you can tell yourself, I can get up and I go do something else. Like, I can go to the living room and play a game there, or like I can go to watch a TV show or something.
Yeah.
Like, get up and do something there instead of just scrolling on your phone endlessly.
Yeah.
Because it's no good for you either way. It just feels good, but it's not actually. Yeah.
This morning was good, though, because we slept through the alarm, and it was like 9:15 when I woke up and you were still asleep. And I thought, oh shit, we slept through. It's up to me to wake you up and make your day better.
Yeah.
So I made myself get up. I made coffee. I woke you up.
Yeah.
I let you wake up slowly and have a coffee.
Yeah, it was good. I was awake like in half an hour, and I was ready to do to make breakfast and stuff.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. What issue will you always speak your mind about?
Bisexuality.
Can't stop talking about this. Even to people who like already know. Like we had this problem when we moved in together and stuff, and you kept being very defensive, and I was like, listen, I know you're bisexual and I support you very much, and I like show you all the pictures and you don't have to prove me anything.
Yeah.
And like you had to dial down it a bit.
I did.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You were very defensive about everything.
Thank you.
Now it's gone, I think.
Thank you. Because sometimes I still think I'm like that.
No, I think it's gone.
Yeah.
Don't feel that much.
The problem back then was I thought that I was supporting you being MB way more than you were supporting me being bi, and I didn't feel like I was getting anything back.
Because the thing is, with being NB, you have how to show it. You have a ways to show it. Like dressing and stuff. By being bisexual, the only way for you to show me that is by pointing out who you're attracted to, which in a relationship is a bit tricky, because then it seems like you just interested in other people more than the one you have, and that's why I felt that way. I wasn't happy with that, and you weren't happy with that.
Yeah,
because it felt like you tried to find the support in me, and I'm just being a bit on edge of that. But we went through that, and the fact is we finally understand that being bisexual doesn't mean you have to always say, oh, I love this man, oh, I love this woman, oh, I love this and I love everyone. You don't have to always say it. Even if you're single and you don't love anyone, you can still be bi. Or if you love someone, only one, you're still bi.
Yeah.
It was a hard journey, but it's there now.
Yeah.
We finished it.
Thank you. What about you? What will you always speak out about?
Well, at work, I've noticed that I try to talk about things that aren't fair and stuff.
In what way?
Well, like if someone's working more than someone else, I'll try to point that out, or so. Like if it affects me a lot, especially because you can't talk about other people. But if it affects me, if I see that someone's slacking off and I'm working more, it has been an issue for me for a long time not to talk about needing help, because I always I can deal with myself. But lately I've been better at it, asking for help and stuff. Yeah, so that's the only thing I can speak out is ask for help.
Yeah.
Took me a while to understand that there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong to say that you can't do everything on your own.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen to that, people. Next one?
Yeah.
If you had to change your name, what would you change it to?
Oh, not that again. I just changed it.
Okay, so if you had to do it again.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to touch that topic just in case it flames again. I'm very happy with my name.
Okay. I think I can let you get out of this one then.
Yeah, because it's just too recent. Okay. I'm scared I'm going to want to change it again.
I have one. Not for you, for me.
Yeah.
You know how Phoebe from Friends has Regina Phalange?
Yeah.
I have an alias like that as well. If I want to be anonymous online, but I still need to put a name down somewhere, I like Veronica.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like Veronica.
You would actually look like Veronica.
Thanks.
You would look like Veronica.
Yeah. Wow. She has a last name as well. But because I want to stay anonymous online, I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you later.
I wanted to say... I think you told me, yeah.
Have I?
Yeah, you have told me this.
Okay.
Is that all? Just one name?
Yeah, just one.
Okay. What is one of your favorite smells?
I like I like things that people would find disgusting, like petrol, nail varnish,
Paint.
Oh,
The other
I
day,
love the smell of paint.
the paint smell was in the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, every time.
White spirit.
Oh, I think I had some.
You want to take a break? You want to go and get some out?
Yeah, I wanted to say mine as well, like petrol and like all the ones you said, and like when you in a carpenter shop.
Yeah.
That smell, like when you saw a wood piece and it just smells so much.
Because you said that when we were talking about unnecessarily gendered things, I think that's episode 4, by the way. When we were talking about that and we came across a candle for men, and it was the smell of sawdust. It was the smell of carpenter's workshop or something. And you said, I would kind of like that.
I think it was the only one that made sense.
But it's...
Like, not for men.
It still shouldn't be called a candle for men.
But I think the other ones were like a bit ridiculous, but this one was actually... It's like oak wood and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I would actually like that candle.
Yeah.
If the room would smell like wood, it would actually...
I've seen candles that are meant to smell like a library.
Yeah.
Like an antique shop and things like that. It gives you that atmosphere.
Yeah.
I like those kind of smells in candles.
I had a smell like leather and cigars.
I like the smell of leather as well.
Yeah, it was like very nice and very premium smell. Like you would feel a bit nice. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do the next one?
Yeah. What's your go-to dance move?
I don't know if it has a name.
Do you want to do it now? Just show me.
I just do things with my hands a lot.
Oh, it's kind of...
like just 90s or 80s like stuff.
It's kind of cool.
I do it when I dance. It's like me with my hands a lot.
Oh, so you would be that person doing that disco move that as well.
Disco move is one of mine.
Yeah.
One of mine. But it depends. When I'm dancing like at the club or something.
Yeah.
I don't think. I just
would you do things like the swim and and the Can you describe what I just did?
It's like pointing up with your elbows. I don't know.
It's one of the things in Saturday Night by Wigfield. Saturday night. Da, 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 da. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a dance to
and
that.
a lot of jumping. I do a lot of jumping.
Yeah. I can't think.
Twerk.
Yes. My go-to dance move is twerking, unfortunately. I feel really bad admitting that.
But that is, like, especially lately after doing Just Dance for a month.
I lost 2 pounds this morning. Felt so good.
It wasn't this... You make it sound like you lost 2 pounds this morning.
I weighed myself this morning. I've lost 2 pounds.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay. But there are other moves that I do as well. I can't think of any now.
Just open Just Dance and see all the moves.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs on Just Dance that have the same moves.
You do moves that includes twerking. Still.
Yeah.
So twerk is the go-to.
Yeah. I'm a very energetic dancer. I will put my full energy into dancing, and I'm about 10 seconds into a song and I'm already out of breath. That's my kind of dancing.
Yeah. I usually after a night out I don't feel my feet. Because I just dance. I don't do anything else. I just dance.
Just dance.
Just dance.
We've been dancing together, like in a romantic kind of way.
Slow
lately.
dancing, yeah. Not that bad as you thought. You didn't know if I can dance or not.
Not really.
Yeah.
So last week we had a kind of romantic date night stuck at home for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And it wasn't actually on Valentine's Day. It was like in the middle of the week because I made curry, my famous curry. And we dressed up, we lit candles in the living room. I put on Sinatra vinyl on the record player. And once we finished eating, we started slow dancing. It was so nice.
Yeah, we slow danced a little. We sat down again. We slow danced again. Then we had dessert.
Yeah.
And then slow danced again.
That was a very crap dessert, though.
Oh, the dessert was shit.
Oh, it was like £2 from Iceland.
Well, still, you can get a nice cheesecake for £2 and it would be great. But
cheesecake from Iceland isn't bad, but it's...
that lemon taste was just very synthetic.
Yeah. That's lemon meringue pie from Iceland. Don't get it.
Yeah. The meringue and the pie was good, but not the lemon.
Not the lemon. What incredibly strong opinion do you have that is completely unimportant in the grand scheme of things?
TikTok is shit.
Hey, that is important. Because China is keeping all our data.
It's not just that. The thing is, 99% of people love TikTok. And I can say whatever I want. It won't be that important because people say, oh, you take facts out of your ass and all that kind of stuff. But there's been a lot of things when TikTok started that they didn't want to show obese people, like bigger people. They didn't want to show... So, like, they still block some people. They still don't want...
That's because they have this kind of culture in China where they only want you to see certain people in media. And if TikTok is a form of social media, then it's part of that.
Yeah, and they want only beautiful and nice and perfect, in their eyes perfect, people to be on their platform, so more people want to join.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's a lot of bad things going on, a lot of bad TikToks, and there's a lot of kids in there.
Yeah.
And it's just every time I see something on TikTok, even if it's good, I can't support it. Because then it's just more popularity to the platform and more people join in. Yeah. And it's just the fact how much they have to get sponsored ads and stuff. How much ads they have all over the place. Like, whenever website you go to, there's a TikTok ad. Yeah. Why would you need that if your platform was good? Yeah. You don't see YouTube going on Facebook and shoving it in our faces. It never happened. Yeah. It never was like that.
I completely agree. Yeah. Like, there's always, like, it's not even just on the internet. They advertise TikTok on TV. Yeah. Like, you're not a part of it. Yeah. Oh, you're not a part of it. You better get onto it. Yeah. Get on this new thing. Yeah. I've never seen an advert for Twitter or Instagram. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it's not important because it's just a social media place. It shouldn't be important.
But in this day and age, it is getting more and more important to be connected.
What's yours? I know yours if you don't know yours.
The pronunciation of squirrel.
Yeah.
Why? What were you going to say? What's mine?
Clapping on 1 and 3 instead of 2
and 4. Oh my god, yes.
If you clap on 1 and 3, Sam will slap you in 2 and 4.
Okay. I am a musician. I overanalyze every little bit of music I hear. And I think, oh, there's a plagal cadence. Oh, there's an imperfect cadence. That kind of thing. Clapping on the 1 and the 3. Ugh.
There are songs that do that too.
There are some songs that do it intentionally. I'm okay with those. But listen, there are songs where they have deliberately put an emphasis on the 2 and the 4, and an audience will still clap on the 1 and the 3.
Yeah, I get
the
that.
Audience just doesn't get the message.
Yeah, but still, like, you want to clap on 1 and 3 because that's where it starts. Not everyone has the gist of when 1 starts and when to clap on 2. So you hear the bar starting.
Yeah,
and you want
the
to
downbeat.
Yeah.
I haven't told you what that's called. It's called the downbeat.
Okay.
So I do know what you mean. You want to clap on the downbeat. You want to clap on beat 1 because you know that that's the start of the bar. But the musical atmosphere of the song or the piece of music you're listening to, if that has put an emphasis on a different beat, please just roll along with it. Please try and channel that musicness. Please try and internalize that feeling, please.
It's not important.
Basically, just go and listen to your favourite pop song or whatever you listen to and try and pick out the emphasis of what the percussion is doing. Which beats in the bar is the rhythm on? And please try and clap on the 2 and the 4. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Because Sam will haunt you for
This has
years.
been a public service announcement from the Non-Binary Show.
Thanks for listening for my TED Talk.
That's it. That's what I needed. Oh, God.
Okay. What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of?
The pronunciation of squirrel.
That is true, though. I never had attention to that detail, and you were just like...
That most people haven't heard of. I don't know. Have you thought of one? Can you think of anything most people haven't heard of? A TV show?
A TV show or a movie. But
Yeah.
I'm quite like... what's the name for a person who's like everybody else?
Like following the herd?
I am not like... I'm not the special...
Basic.
Yeah, I'm quite basic.
Yeah, basic.
I am quite basic. I do have some things that not everyone does, but there are still plenty of people who does. Like, not everyone is interested in music like I am.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of people who are. Like, I'm still not special or anything.
Yeah.
The only thing special about me is that I'm non-binary. And a lot of people
haven't heard of it.
Yeah. So that is my thing.
But would you say you're interested in it, though? It's...
I am quite interested.
No. In being yourself.
In non-binary, because I had to do a lot of research.
Ah.
I
that's
the thing.
Yeah, that's my thing as well. I know more about what it means to be trans and non-binary than I do about what it means to be bi, because I did so much research to support you.
Well, the thing is, being bi, you discovered that like before 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So you had time to go through that, and you see like do your research through those years and stuff. And maybe
I didn't though. I didn't. I was in a hetero relationship. It didn't matter to me at the time. I only started doing research when I was single again.
Yeah.
And we were in the middle of a lockdown. And it wasn't even research. It was just me on Tinder.
That's not a research. Fucking people is not a research.
That most people haven't heard of. I really don't know if I've got anything. People have heard of tarot.
Yeah.
Tarot is still a new interest of mine.
Sherlock Holmes games.
That was one time.
She still has a lot installed.
I bought a lot. They were all on sale. There was a
that's
bundle.
Other bad habit you have.
Oh.
Oh, look at all these games I have in my library. Ooh, a sale.
I have 200 games, and yet I will still play Skyrim. Have you seen that meme?
Yeah.
When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with?
Computers. If it's at work, just do work for them.
Which is understandable because you are at work.
No, it's not understandable. Just because I can do work a lot better doesn't mean I have to do work for everyone.
Yeah.
Because everyone has their own wage and everyone has their own roles and everyone has to do their own work. But yeah, I think though, like usually computers or like something to fix or engineer or something.
Yeah, I think I'm the go-to tech person for my parents as well. Even my dad could text me one morning and just go... He'd give me a screenshot of something that's going wrong, or like on something.
Yeah.
And he'll just say, you know computers. Where's this thing in the email app? I've just lost this email. Where do I go? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My dad's not that bad with technology, though. It's my mom.
He's quite good.
My mom, if she wants to send this is how my mom will send a screenshot. She will find it again on her tablet and then take a photo of it on her phone and then send the photo. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
You go now, because I went first before.
The people that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind.
I think we lost our listeners because their brain exploded.
I like that. I believe it's a quote from Dr. Seuss.
It took me like the whole day to understand it.
Yeah, because there's a language barrier. That's understandable.
It's just...
Okay, the people that are that bothered by who you are or what you do don't matter. The people that matter in your life, that you care about, they're the ones that don't mind.
They don't care about you then?
They don't have a problem with who you are.
Ah.
That's what it means.
Okay. So I did.
Yeah.
Got it wrong. Again.
What about you?
There's nothing wrong with showing emotions. I know it was you. I know it's cheesy,
that's
but
so sweet.
that is a good advice.
I read that showing emotion doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've had enough.
Yeah.
You can tell I get all my inspirational quotes from those stock image tweet pictures of like sunsets and things with a fancy font.
What do you like most about your family?
Might take me a while. I love how cute my nephew is.
Oh, nephew saved it.
He's going to be 2 this year, and he's growing up very fast.
Yeah.
Right now, he misses his friends from nursery.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very sad that he hasn't seen his friends in so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing him grow up. Whenever my sister sends us a new video of something going on at home, he's learned how to wash his hair in the bath. He's learned how to wash his own hair. He knows when to clap along to a song on his favourite TV show. And just things like that.
Yeah.
I just love watching him grow up.
That's not the family, really. That's just a nephew.
Unfortunately, I can think of something that I don't like about my family.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that we never say I love you.
Yeah.
It's always been like an unwritten rule in our family that you just don't say it. Like, you just have to plod on.
Yeah, like you know it.
You know.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I wanted to say about my family. Like, I don't have much of a family.
Yeah. We don't like showing emotion for some reason.
We do. My dad has the best hugs.
Oh.
He would show you so much love. Like, he has the best hugs, and he does say that he loves me a lot.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. That's...
And I know every time he rings you, every time he calls you on Skype, I know he loves you.
Yeah. If you have any questions to us and you want to know some more stuff about us, send us a voice message, or just comment. And we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, so just find us there.
You have any way to get in touch with us?
PM.
Slide into our DMs.
We are always happy to reply to everything.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Non-Binary Show.
You can follow and message us on Instagram at non.bi.neri or over on Facebook at facebook.com/non.bi.neri.show.
We're posting a lot more podcast updates and stuff from our personal lives, but most of the time you'll see queer memes.
You can also send us a voice message on Anchor at anchor.fm/non-binary. That's all one word, no dots.
Send us a voice message and you might be in our next episode.
See you next time.
Bye.